So we have new women's tag team champions in Lash Legend and Nia Jax, the irresistible forces. And even before they won, you could see that something new was going to happen because they got a new entrance, they got new entrance music, which was good, got really grand entrance, and also as I said last week, there was no reason to do another Rio versus Lash and Nia match because Rio had already defeated them and already defended their titles like what, three times in past 2 3 weeks. So they didn't really need to defend their titles. But I think this is a good decision, and also the match was good. Lash Legend got the pin on Rhea Ripley. She had like a blind tag on her. Rhea Ripley gave a riptide to Nia, but her back hurt. Then Lash gave her finisher and pinned Rhea Ripley. Like, there is no bigger rub that than this that you can get. Pinning Rhea Ripley of all people with your finisher, winning the tag team championships. And Nia is a four-time champion now, which actually shows how much irrelevant this title has been in certain phases, like when certain champions are made. Let's hope they keep the momentum of the women's tag team championships going. And I think now the story is pretty clear. I think maybe we'll get Bailey and Lyra Valkyria versus Naya and Lash at WrestleMania. I can see that happening. And that is what they've been building up to, like Bailey and Lyra not getting many chances for the titles. Then, even when they get chances, they either lose quick or they lose by some distraction. So I think that's what's going to be. And maybe they take the titles off Naya and Lash, but the thing is now that Lash is finally getting the momentum that she deserved after the Rumble, which she kind of didn't get in the first few weeks after the Rumble. Maybe they'll give her and Naya a big reign because you know what's going to happen. In the end, I can probably see whenever this title reign ends, Naya turning on Lash, and then you have the typical, that the mentor jealous of the mentee feud, which Lash will eventually win, and then go into the singles division. I think this also means that Rhea is probably winning tomorrow because you don't have Bianca. Doing Tiffany again is not really that marquee because you already had that match, and then uh, you need like a big money match for Mania, and there's nothing more big money than Rhea Ripley. Like Rhea and Ripley versus Jade, is it a dream match if you look at both of their physique? Maybe, but it's not something that the fans have been clamoring for. But man, Rhea in a title match is always going to be special, is always going to be money. So I think Rhea is going to win. Probably Rhea and Tiffany will go to the end, and Rhea will manage to win. And I think probably you'll have Io Sky go after Julia, which they have been building up for a while now. Maybe Tiffany also goes after Julia next. Maybe Jordan Grace also goes after Julia next. Talking about Jordan Grace, the thing is she won, which you can say is good, but the thing, this match was more about not the women wrestling in the ring, it was more about Johnny Gargano's depressive state, like how he was backstage on the crate where you had the tag team division except the MFTs and Wyatt's there, even Apollo Crews there, and then uh, Candice got distracted and Jordan won, which is like, but do you really want that someone that you've been trying to build, someone like a Jordan? She's like a background to your lower card guys' gimmick. I don't know how fruitful is that. Apart from that, you had all the elimination chamber participants of the men's chamber in the ring in the first segment. Jey Uso got attacked by someone, so he's out of the room, out of the chamber. Paul Heyman wanted Logan to be there. Nick Aldis announced that Jacob Fatu wanted to be there. So Logan versus Jacob in the main event. Whoever wins goes into the chamber. You also had Sami Zayn confronting Jacob Fatu, like talking about how you are being favored and everything. Jacob saying that You were saying that Drew tried to screw you, Drew tried to make you win. And Sammy had some good points, but in the end, Jacob was right. And you could see Sammy losing his fucking mind after his confrontation with Jacob. I like that stuff. Also, in the in the all the SmackDown Elimination Chamber people standing in a row, you had Javon Evans giving a thupli to Trick Williams while going into the ring. You also had Trick roasting people and Randy Orton arguing Javon Evans. So it's going to be exciting. You kind of had also Cody trying to go after Drew as well. Yeah, I think it's you had LA Knight roasting everyone in the ring as well, especially Trick's lemon pepper steppers. He's not gonna win. We all know he's not gonna win, but he feels like he belongs there. Like when I saw him in this segment, it didn't feel like, oh, LA Knight is there. It felt like, yeah, he's also a main eventer and he belongs there. So I hope he gets something in the future at least. Apart from that, Uncle Howdy defeated Solo Sikoa. He got the lantern back, but then the MFTs came out. They kicked him and they took the lantern away. The Wyatts came out, and this feud is gonna continue till Mania. It looks like it, man. This feud is tiring me out. Like this has been going on for way too long. Uncle Howdy versus Solo Sikoa should feel much more like a bigger deal. It should feel like this is the end of the feud. But no, Uncle Howdy defeated Solo, and still this feud is contending. This should be like Uncle Howdy got his lantern back. Now the MFTs can focus on the tag team division, and the Wyatts can go off and then come back and then attack someone from Raw or SmackDown and have like a like a marquee match, like a no holds barred tag match at WrestleMania. But no, this feud is gonna continue. Carmelo Hayes had his open challenge and he defended it against Matt Cardona. They had a good match. Carmelo Hayes won. Happy. In that Johnny Gargano segment, you also had Kit Wilson coming and saying that everyone is toxic. You had Oba versus The Miz, where Miz was saying he wants to be the Undertaker of Oba Femi, and Oba Femi says the only thing that you and Undertaker is gonna have in common is that you're gonna be a dead man, and then he fucking destroyed The Miz. He destroyed him. You also had Kyrie Sane losing to, I think it was Raquel, I think. I don't remember. I think it was probably Raquel losing to her. No, it was Tiffany. She lost to Tiffany. You had Chelsea Green at ringside. Kyrie accidentally elbowed, like flying elbowed Chelsea too. So I had Tiffany win there. And also, looks like Chelsea's injury is not that bad. Like, it is bad that she has to stay on the wheelchair, but like, she took a bump here. So I don't know how much bad it really is. Then yeah, like these were the main things that happened in the show. In the end, in Logan Paul versus Jacob Fatu, I am kind of perplexed seeing Jacob Fatu getting pinned. Though they did everything to protect him, you had a mask guy show up, and you could see the way that he was acting. It was like a doppelganger. Maybe the original mask guy sent him because Logan punched him. They unveiled him. It was whoever from catering, and then Drew McIntyre comes. He hits Jacob Fatu with a belt shot. Logan, rolls him up and gets a pinfall victory over him. And it is kind of like Logan Paul just pinned Jacob Fatu. They did everything to protect him. It's just like, I can't believe that Logan Paul, after Solo Sikoa, Logan Paul is the second person to defeat Jacob Fatu, to pin him. I mean, they did everything to protect Jacob, but it's like, okay. And Logan is in the chamber now, so we're gonna get a lot of fun spots. But I think the masked person is going to be unveiled sooner than later. Will it be at Elimination Chamber? We don't know. But let's see what happens. So What do you think about the show? What do you think about my review? Tell me in the comment section. If you like this type of content, like this video, share and subscribe. If you don't, then share it with those who do. My social media accounts, which are my Twitter/X account and my Instagram account, links are in the description, so go follow me on that. My UPI ID link, which is sharpboy.okicici, is also in the description, so go donate any amount of money which you can, which can help me make YouTube a permanent career option. So that was it for me for today. So thank you, goodbye, alvida.